Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another live stream here on Max Coverage TV, your place to be for all your sports wants, news, and needs, and most importantly, live streams here all MLB offseason covering the whole MLB and most importantly, the New York Yankees. So if you have not subscribed yet, please do so. Ring the bell so you get notified when I do go live. And if you're in the house live in full effect, thank you so much for joining me. Happy Thursday to you all. If you're watching on the replay, drop me a comment down below and let me know your thoughts on the topics of today's show. And most importantly, drop the like. How we all doing, man? We got Siciliano, we got Action VJ in the house, we got Ronald in the building. Good to see you guys. Good to see everybody. It's been about a week. It's been about a week since I've gone live, since we've had these little talk shows, but I don't want to come up here and just spit out some BS to you guys. You know, there's a lot of speculations going on right now. A lot of Twitter accounts that are trying to be, they're trying to drop the news. It's not true. There's a lot of fake reports out there, as you all know. It's the MLB offseason. That's what happens during the offseason. I wait till the big dogs drop some news to actually go live and talk to you all about it. And we have some news today. As you all know, the winter meetings are starting Sunday. That's when everybody arrives. But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are going to be the blockbuster days for the winter meeting. I, unfortunately, will only be able to cover Monday and Tuesday of those days because I'm going out of town this weekend. I'm going out of town next weekend. This is the busiest day, the busiest time of the year for me. So bear with me, you all. And, of course, if anything crazy happens, I'll drop you a short video and I'll let you all know the news. But we got some news today. And right now, Jack Curry is live on the Michael Kay show. I don't know if I'm able to bring up the audio because copyright and all that stuff. I don't want to get in trouble. But if anything gets posted on Twitter during their interview, I will bring it up on the screen. We'll talk about it. I can't listen to it right now. So I will definitely let you all know when we get that news. What's up? Miss Terry's in the house. Go Pack. Let's go. Stetson, good to see you. We got Arthur saying 750. I don't know. We'll break it down. I know the number seems crazy, but it all matters about the years with numbers like that. So 750 over 10 years is different from 750 over 16 years. You know what I'm saying? So we'll break it down. I know it sounds a lot. Savi's in the house. What's going on, my guy? David, he's going to be a Yankee. That's what we all pray for, David. That's what we all pray for, man. And you know what? It seems like as days go on, I feel a little bit more comfortable that he will be a New York Yankee when it's all said and done. We got my guy, Elvis, in the house, says 750 is crazy. It's insane, man. It's insane. The number is astronomical. The number is astronomical, man. We got Sweet Baby Jesus, 750, not my money, but get the F out of here. Mets can have them. We'll see. You already know Steve Cohen. Well, right now, there's some reports saying the Blue Jays are most likely going to have the highest offer on the table, but you got to think about the taxes in Canada with the taxes here. You know, all the financial stuff that goes around it, but the Blue Jays, from what I'm hearing, will have the most money on the table for Juan Soto. We got, I think I got everybody in the chat, man. Thank you guys for popping in. Smash the like button. We got 36 in the house. Smash that like button. It helps me out a ton. Mo money, mo problems in the building. Says, yo, Max, this has to end soon, right? Hopefully by Monday. Soto, Fried, and Cody Bellinger. Max Fried is another big name that really wants to be a New York Yankee. Like, he really wants to be a New York Yankee. The Yankees and Fried had a Zoom call meeting that lasted over 90 minutes, and someone in the Fried inner circle in his camp, he's saying he really wants to be a New York Yankee. So that's good news. I mean, he's not my top option. You all know who my top option is. It's Corbin Burns. I mean, can you blame me? But Max Fried would not be a bad backup plan. Jingle pants. If Soto wants $700 million, he can jingle his way out of the Bronx. Well, like I said, jingle. 700 over 15 years is different from 700 over 10 years. It's all about the AAV, okay? And now $700 million is listen, I never thought Soto was going to get that much money, but Buster Olney, we'll bring it up on the screen right now. Why listen to me? We can just bring it up and you can see what he says. Buster Olney and Jeff Passan have both came out and stated that there's a possibility. Now, look at the wording here. Look at the wording, okay? There's a possibility. Possibility meaning it's not guaranteed. It's not for sure going to happen. There's a possibility that Juan Soto's next contract could end up in the $750 million range over 15 years. So that's $50 million per year if you break it down like that. Now, a lot of things can happen. He can get some of that money up front guaranteed. He can get some of that money deferred. We've seen the Dodgers getting all this deferred money out there. I want to say they have like $130 million per year deferred or something. I could be wrong, but there's a lot of money deferred over there in Los Angeles, after all those guys' contracts up. But that's 50 million per. Okay. Now there will, of course, be opt-outs. I would assume there'll be an opt-out after 5. I would say 5 years. My first guess was going to be a 12-year contract for Soto, after 6 years, an opt-out. But I do think when he's around 31 years old, he's going to be 26. He's 26 now. He'll be 26 this season. When he's 31, he'll probably have another opt-out. I think that's when he'll have an opt-out to potentially maybe move on or reassess, where whoever team he signs for. But this is outrageous in my opinion, guys. I don't know if I would do this, honestly. I mean, Soto's a one-of-a-kind player. He's generational. I get all that, but $750 million over 15 years, that's a lot of money, man. Now, the Yankees have a lot of money to play around with. They have $91 million coming off their cap. So even if they sign Soto to this, say if the Yankees do sign Soto for $750 million over 15 years, $50 million AAV, they still have enough money to go out there and get someone like Burns or something. Like they can get Christian Walker and maybe a nice bullpen arm. You know what I'm saying? This would not be their only play if they do get, or if this is true. If the Yankees, we're just throwing it out there. You know what I'm saying? If they do sign Soto for this much money, it will not be their only move being made this offseason. Siciliano saying Yankees will sign Fried and Cody Bellinger. Well, they have to trade for Cody Bellinger, Siciliano. He's still with the Cubs. And Soto, and give me Tanner Scott. I would love Tanner Scott, but like I said, I have heard little to nothing about Cody Bellinger with the Yankees. Now, it's all going to start heating up around, the end of this weekend. This weekend is going to be a very important weekend. I've heard reports saying that Juan Soto could sign before the winter meetings. That he's going to have meetings this weekend with all the teams that are on the table. And also what I have heard is that Scott Boras and Juan Soto will be going to the Yankees last after all their meetings, and giving the Yankees the final option, essentially, to sign Soto. So that's good news for us, but that could be scary news because that would probably make teams bid higher, to scare the Yankees away, so I do like how we're going to have the final say, but if it's 750, 775, damn, I say $800 million. I don't think I wouldn't blame the Yankees for saying no to that. I'm sorry. I love Soto. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think there's any player in the MLB that's worth 800, even 750, honestly, guys. And that's just my 2 cents about it. But hey, it's not my money. I'm just a fan of the team. I represent the logo. But that's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money. Fried's second interview with Hal, which he was showing interest. Fried is cheaper than Burns. I get it, yeah. But also Fried comes with a lot of injury concern. He's not a bad pitcher. I like Max Fried a lot. Don't get me wrong. He's a lefty. We need a solid lefty in our rotation. And he's a good pitcher, but his injury history just kind of scares me a little bit. That's all I'm saying. But he's definitely going to be cheaper than Corbin Burns. I agree. Xavier says, I have to be honest, I will not be mad if he goes somewhere else. Like I said, if it's an astronomical number where this team just looks at it and says, hey, listen, man, like, go get your money. Eight. That's a lot of money, dude. That's a lot of money. I was saying, like, yeah, Arthur's saying I'm tapping out around 650. That's what I would do too, because all the contracts right now are above $600 million, is what I'm hearing. So every team in play, which the Phillies are not one of those teams, by the way. When the offseason begun, the Phillies were a team that were interested in Juan Soto. They never even signed, they didn't even set up a meeting. So the Phillies are out. It's basically a 5-team race right now with the Blue Jays, Red Sox, Mets, Dodgers, Yankees. I think it's really a 3-team race. The Red Sox are in it. They really want him. The Mets and the Yankees, I don't think he'll sign with the Blue Jays. And the Dodgers, they could just shock the whole world and sign Juan Soto, but I don't think after signing Snell, signing Edman to a contract extension, I just don't think they'll go with Soto. They might just say, hey, Teoscar Hernandez, come on back. But could be wrong, man. D-Rod's in the house. What's going on? Free agency is like speed dating. Quick talking and lots of rumors. Oh, you're damn right it is, D-Rod. It's annoying. It's very annoying, man. Hey, this is the sport we love, but sometimes I just want to say, damn, will it be over with already? Like, I want this to happen soon. Soon. So we can move on. So we can start talking about other things around the MLB. There's a lot more news to be talking about than this big dog Juan Soto. I mean, the Yankees got to get a pitcher. I want Burns, baby. Like Seth Rollins says, burn it down. If you're a wrestling fan, you get the reference. Mo Money in the house. If Yankees have the final say, then he wants to be a Yankee. His legacy would be insane in New York. The Yankees, of course. Monument Park is where he'll end up. I agree. Mo Money, when that report came out saying that they're going to give the Yankees the final say, that just tells me that Juan Soto told Scott Boras that. Juan Soto was saying, hey, Scott, no matter what contract I have in front of my face, I want to take it back to Hal Steinbrenner, Brian Cashman, Aaron Boone, Aaron Judge, anybody in that locker room, because this is where I want to be. I want to be wearing those pinstripes. And hey, please come back. Chad in the house. Good to see you, Chad. Feinstead said it's down to 4 teams, Toronto, Boston, both New York teams. Like I said, Toronto's in it, but I don't see him signing there. I don't see him signing there. Now, they offer him $850 million. Do you think he's going to say no to that? Probably not, but I don't think it'll get to that number. That's insane. Robert says we can get so much more for that money. We can. And that's $50 million per year. So even if he does sign that contract, it'll still give us money to play around with. It's not going to be a one and done move for the Yankees this offseason. Bet my bottom dollar on that one. Okay? Even if the Yankees, that's if they give him $750 million. Okay? That's if. According to Passan, Max Soto wants the deal done before the weekend. I saw that. Yeah, like before Sunday is what I'm hearing. So Saturday could be the day, which, you know what sucks? I'll be out of town Saturday. So if it happens, I won't be home, but I'll drop a video or something like that. But it's looking like I won't be able to cover it because I'll be out of town. But you know what? That's life for you. D-Rod, would it really shock anyone if Soto went to the Dodgers the way things are going this offseason? It wouldn't shock me, but like I said, I don't see it happening. But it's not out of the realm. Okay, the Dodgers are the big dog. They're the big dogs. Okay, let's call it how it is. It pains me to say that. It pains me to say that, but that's just how it is, man. The Dodgers are the big dogs right now. It wouldn't shock me, but I don't think it'll happen, man. Robert saying Bregman third, and we need a first baseman too. Well, we have some reports with Bregman saying that he wants $200 million. I'm not giving Alex Bregman $200 million. I'm sorry. I'm not. And I'll find it real quick. Let me go find it real quick because I'll find it quick. If you missed that news about Bregman, there is an offer on the table for Bregman with the Astros, saying the Astros offered him 6 years, $156 million, but he wants around 200 mil, which is insane. Like I said, I don't think I'd make that move. I can't find it now, but that's the report I saw earlier. What up? What's up, Jacob? How you doing, man? How you doing, bro? Good to see you. Good to see everybody in the chat. Smash the like button. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Here's a little news with Roki Sasaki. We'll just bounce around the news real quick. Oh, this is, we all knew this was coming. Industry believe is that Roki Sasaki has already chosen where he wants to sign, with the most likely choice being the Dodgers. That's Buster Olney reporting that. We all knew it was going to happen. It's not confirmed. It's not official, but we all knew Roki Sasaki will probably end up being a Dodger. I know the Padres really want him, but yeah, I mean, if the Dodgers sign Roki, I definitely think they'll be out on Juan Soto. No doubt. No doubt in my mind. Siciliano, Jazz at third. Second base will be Brandon Donovan from St. Louis. First base is Cody Bellinger. So you won a lot of trades, is what you're telling me. I do think Brandon Donovan could be a name to be on the move. Cody Bellinger would be a little bit more, I don't know, because a team would have to pick up his $27.5 million contract this year. But Donovan definitely could be on the move. Bellinger, it's up in the air for me, but I don't think I'd pay $27.5 million for Cody Bellinger, man. That's my opinion. Sarah's in the house. Good to see you, Sarah. Why not trade for Nolan Arenado? I love him on my cards. He's just, to me, Sarah, he's past his prime. He's going to be potentially a Hall of Famer, especially how many Gold Gloves this guy has on third base. I mean, the guy's a beast. But if this was 2, 3, 4 years ago, I'd say, hell yeah, let's go get him. But it's a little, feels like it's a little too late for me for Arenado. Enzo and Jesse, salute. Happy holidays to you and your family. Salute to you, sir. Happy holidays to you as well. Hopefully everyone had a great Thanksgiving. And hey, Christmas is coming around the corner. Dirty Jesus. What up, y'all? What's going on, my guy? How you feeling, man? Good to see you. Good to see you all. Well, LA is closer to Japan than New York's is. Yeah, of course. That's all these Japanese players are wanting to stay West Coast. Dodgers first destination. You saw I know he's not Japanese, but I forgot his name. The guy from the Giants who got hurt. He signed over there in the West Coast. And then we got some news with Muntaka Murakami. He's going to stay in Japan for one more year in 2025. So that was a name that was tossed around this offseason as maybe a piece for the Yankees signing either a first baseman. Murakami would be a phenomenal choice, but he's staying in Japan for one more year. So take that name off the list. Cubs need to eat up some of that money. That's the only way I say yes to Bellinger. They have to. If they're gonna trade him, they have to eat up some of that money. It's a player option, so you're gonna have a risk of, if you trade for Bellinger, you're gonna have to pay him $27.5 million this year, and then there's a $25 million player option next season as well. So say the guy comes over there and he flops or he gets hurt and he misses the whole season, he'll definitely opt in next year as well. So now you're stuck with a guy who's coming off an injury, coming off a bad year. Now you got to pay him $25 million. I think there's too much baggage with Cody Bellinger. He's not a terrible player. He's decent, but you remember last offseason, I was a little nervous with Cody Bellinger because he's had a lot of bad years and then one really good year. I'm not talking about earlier in his career. We already knew he was an MVP and all that stuff, but I'm talking about the most recent Cody Bellinger from 2020 to 2023. That was, you know what I'm saying? There's one good year out of those. So that's why I was a little concerned with Bellinger. Compared to other first base free agent options, Bellinger's deal is not too bad. Short-term, high AAV, that's about right. How much? I know Christian Walker's on a qualifying offer, but how much do you think Christian Walker will get paid? Do you think it's going to be more or less than $27.5 million? You going live for the Pack? I will be live for the Packers and Lions game today. You damn right I will be. We don't get many Japanese targets due to us being so far from Japan. Sucks, but can't do nothing. Yeah, it sucks. It does suck, man. I would love Roki Sasaki. I would love Murakami if that happens a year from now. I wanted Yamamoto badly last offseason, so it does suck, man. It does. Wrigley Field is not hitting friendly for lefties. Yeah, it's not a hitter friendly ballpark in general. But yeah, I'm like Cody Bellinger. Like, his swing could be awesome in Yankee Stadium, especially as a lefty. I don't know. I'm just interested to see what the Cubs would want from us if there was a trade to be happen. If a trade was to be in place, what would the Cubs want from the New York Yankees? I think Spencer Jones would be included in that trade, right? Has to be. Less than 27 for sure, Max, but he might want more years and he can't play center field. Yeah, I'm not worried about him playing center field. I mean, it'll be nice to have, Bellinger who could play center field, but I think Dominguez, that's his spot. And then we already signed Trent Grisham back. I know Trent Grisham is not even close to Cody Bellinger's level. Don't get me wrong, but in the Yankees' eyes, I don't think center field depth is in their their wants or needs because we got plenty of depth there, and they already signed Trent Grisham back. So, what's the word on Glaber? I see many believe Durbin will be our starting second baseman next year. I think no doubt about it that Glaber's gone, and I do think it's either going to be Durbin or Jazz. If they want to move Jazz to second and sign a third baseman, I don't think that's going to happen. But say if they trade for Ryan McMahon, which the Rockies already said he's not available, but I'm just giving out, I'm throwing out options out there. I do think Caleb Durbin will be the second baseman for the New York Yankees next season, but Jazz can also play second as well. So they have some options they can go with. You can live with Jazz at third. Yeah, you can live at Jazz. I mean, Jazz had his moments. He definitely had his downs, but he showed us he could be a third baseman. Especially having a full off season as a third baseman, I think he'll be much better next year. What's up, Jerry? Reported Dodgers and Teoscar Hernandez are close to a reunion. Yeah, that's what I was saying, man. I think now that the Dodgers signed Snell, re-signed Edman, they most likely are out on Juan Soto. And I think it's going to be a Teoscar Hernandez reunion. Teoscar has already said that he wants to be back with the Dodgers, so it just makes sense. The word on Glaber, yeah, he's gone. He's gone. What's up, Bill O? My guy, good to see you, bro. How you been? So I just got an update. The Guardians are willing to move Josh Naylor and Lane Thomas. I just got that update. Making sure I didn't miss anything as I'm live here. Good to see you. Ian Hawaiian's in the chat. Hey, Max, Cubs need to take Stroman or DJ back in a Bellinger trade. Hey, Ian Hawaiian, if that happens, if they're willing to take Marcus Stroman for Bellinger, I'll do it. I would do it all day. That's basically a $9 million difference in salary. Stroman's making 18. Bellinger making 27.5. I'll take that. Now that's something that now we're talking, Ian Hawaiian. Jerry saying Glaber unfollowed the Yankees on everything. I did see that. He did that early in the offseason too. Like right when the season ended, he was like, "All right, peace, I'm out." I mean, I think everybody knew the writing was even Glaber knew the writing was on the wall for him, and I wish him nothing but the best, man. Glaber, he was especially in the beginning of the year, he was dragged through the mud from a lot of fans, and rightfully so because he was terrible, but he gave us some good years, man. You know what I'm saying? And Glaber, I wish him nothing but the best wherever he goes. Zombie cereal in the house. What's going on? We got 60 in the chat. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new hanging out. Thanks for popping in, guys. I definitely wanted to come on live. It's been a minute, and we have some legit news to talk about. Let me see if I want to see if Jack Curry, if Michael K shows. He's talking to Michael K right now. Let's see. Let me see if any news has popped up yet. This from Talking Yanks is listening to him right here. So Jack Curry says he's always had a gut feeling that Juan Soto will be a Yankee in 2025. He thinks Soto will ultimately tilt to the Yankees if the offer is competitive, which has been so. Hey, it's looking like he's going to be back. I'm feeling better today as a fan of the Yankees and as a hopeful fan that Juan Soto would be back with this team. I'm feeling better today than I did last week. And that's good heading into the winter meetings. That's really good. Matthew in the house. Max, your Packers are going to get swept by my Lions tonight. Detroit, go Lions. F the Packers, Max. Hey, Matthew, you better be here tonight in the chat because I will be streaming tonight. So don't go nowhere. Come on back tonight. Action, VJ. I feel bad for how it ended with Glaber, but it had to end. Yeah, I mean, it sucks to see anybody struggle. It sucks to see anybody struggle on this team. But you know what? Both sides need to move on. Sometimes when you're in a rocky relationship, sometimes it's best that both parties just go their separate ways, man. And I that's how I feel with Glaber and the Yankees. Herbert saying, we are the mother trucking Yankees. We are. What's up, man? Good to see you, bro. Hope is I have high hope, baby. I have high hopes. Bad enough we have a Turtle Stanton on our team that is slow. Oh, hey, leave Stanton alone, okay? Stanton deserves a pass no matter what. After what he did this postseason, Stanton deserves all the passes in the world, man. I wish I can give a get out of jail free card pass to Stanton. I'll hand it to him myself because the guy deserves it, man. Yankees are going to bring Carlos Santana for first. I hope not. I hope not. I don't want him at all. Gene, what's going on? Good to see you, man. How you doing, Gene? It's great to hear you're doing the Packers game because you know Tom Grossi gives me a effing headache. Oh, we got laundry. I got you, Robert. I'll be live, man. Soto will be a Yankee 100%. I can't wait to see little brother Mets cry. I'm so over the Mets Soto dilemma. Yeah. I'm just over this whole Soto dilemma. And we all knew it was going to happen. We all knew it was going to happen. There was going to be, so many reports about Soto and all that crap. So here's also what Jack Curry thinks on the Soto stuff. Jack Curry says on the Michael K show that Juan Soto is expected to get a 14 to 15-year deal that exceeds a $43 million AAV. He also says he can't confirm that the Mark Feinsand report that the Yankees will get a chance to match any final offer. So I did see this report, and Mark Feinsand is a very credible person, and he has a great book out there if you're interested in books. I mean, he has a great book called The Franchise about the Yankees. But Jack Curry is saying he can't confirm that, though. That's a little weird, but I hope Mark Feinsand is correct. But hey, 14 to 15 year, that exceeds $43 million. So let's just put some numbers together real quick because I'm terrible at math, so I need to bring out my calculator real quick. So let's say 45 million per for 15 years is 675. Let's go 45. So 630 for 14 years is 45 million AAV, to put in perspective. I think that's all. If we can get Soto for 45 million AAV for 14 years, that's 630. Sign it. Sign it, baby. That's what I would do. Sign it. Final offer is not confirmed. Yeah, it's nothing's confirmed right now. It's just, the big dogs are reporting. I was absolutely shocked that Severino signed with the A's, dude. Yeah, like shout out to Severino. Hold on, let me bring that up real quick. I want to highlight Severino real quick because he made some history today, guys. He made some history. Luis Severino, here it is, signed a 3-year, $67 million contract with the No City Athletics, which makes it the largest guaranteed deal in A's franchise history. So, round of applause, baby. Round of applause for Severino. Congratulations, man. That's awesome for him. That is awesome for him, man. You read Feinsand's book. He was the Yankees beat reporter for the New York Daily News. He knows his stuff. Oh, he definitely does. He definitely does. Got to be careful. So many posters saying a lot of lies on Twitter. Oh, dude. Arthas, that's why you haven't really seen me live, man, this past week or so, because I don't want to come up here and just spit out some BS that I hear, you know what I'm saying? I want to come out here and give you guys some legit news. So I've been blocking people on Twitter, man. I've been blocking people on Twitter. Here's some news with the Phillies. Phillies have shopped Nick Castellanos, Alec Boehm, and Rangers Suarez in trade talks this offseason. Don't want Castellanos. Boehm would be interesting as a third baseman for the Yankees. Ranger Suarez coming off a really strong year. It's kind of weird that they're trying to trade Suarez. I guess they just don't think they can re-sign him long term. Yeah, Twitter it's definitely wild, man. It's definitely the No City Athletics. Hey, that could be a shirt or something, bro. I mean, if you're an athletics fan, that I know you close your ears. You don't want to hear that, but listen. What you talking about, Siciliano? Oh, what's up, Christopher? How you doing, man? Oh, Ken's in the chat. Good to see you, my boy, Ken. Thanks for popping in, bro. We got Yankee Kyle also in the house. Shout out to you, man. Thanks for calling every Yankee baseball game this year. Hey, I'll probably be calling more baseball games next year, man, because your boy might be dropping down today in work just for doing this. Nothing's confirmed, okay? But next season, I might not be working as much. I might be doing more of this than working, which that would be amazing. But like I said, nothing's confirmed yet. Suarez has pitched well his last 2 years. That's odd. He might be traded. I gotta see. Let me look at his contract real quick because it's so strange. It must have to do with his contract because he, like you said, he's definitely been very good. Oh, he's a free agent next season. So I guess they want to trade him I guess they want to trade him while the market is hot on Suarez. I mean, I don't think his market's super hot, but he's been really good, and he's an unrestricted free agent next season. So I guess the Phillies want to jump while the iron's hot, as you would. Let me see. Let me bring up his stats real quick on Ranger Suarez. So he had a 3.46 ERA last year, 27 games started, 145 strikeouts, 120 WHIP. That's serviceable numbers right there, no doubt. Ken says you called 149 games last year. Yeah, and then I did spring training games. I did the whole off season. I did other MLB off season games. I miss baseball, guys. I miss baseball. I've been doing some NBA. I've been doing some football tonight would be my first football stream in a minute, but I've been doing some NBA. But nothing competes with baseball streams, man. It really doesn't. I love football. Don't get me wrong, but baseball streams are so fun. Gonna be nice to be done with this song and dance. I know, dude. I know. And you know me, I like to dance. Don't get me wrong, especially when I got a little tequila in me. Hey, I'll be dancing all night long. But man, this dance is getting old, bro. This dance is getting old. Packers versus Lions. Yeah, I'm streaming tonight, bro. I'm streaming tonight, Ken. Can't wait. I can't wait either, dude. I can't wait either. I'm just waiting. Like, we have 77 days until spring training, folks. 77 days till spring training starts. Let me ask you. All right, let me bring this up on the screen. Let me get everyone's advice, or let me get their opinion on this, because I made a video and a lot of people were kind of jumping me on that video, especially on TikTok. People are calling me a fake baseball fan. I don't like baseball because I honestly thought this MLB golden at bat rule was not a terrible idea. A lot of people are not with me on that boat. They're saying, "Oh, you're crazy. This rule would be stupid. It's gonna, change baseball." I get all that, man. I get all that, and there has to be some rules lined up. If they do, they're not gonna pass this rule. They're not gonna pass this rule at all. But if they do, there's gonna have to be a lot of like other rules in play. Like, say if Judge is at the plate and he strikes out, you can't bring him back up. Like, that's gonna have to be a rule that like I said, we're saying if this rule gets passed. But but that cannot happen. If you strike a guy out or if a guy's at the plate, you can't bring him back up the next time. Like that has to be a rule. I don't know what other pitching rules they would have to make, but some people are leaning on it, saying it's good for the sport. Some people think it's absolutely atrocious. And right now it says Herbert saying sucks on this rule. Actually walk, say Judge, he can rebat. See, that's what I'm saying. Like that can't be. You can't do that. If this happens, you cannot do that. That's kind of BS. That's kind of BS. D-Rock. Oh my God, you're hilarious. Terry's in the house. Soto Yankees needs to happen. It does. It needs to happen, man. John's saying I think it's a terrible idea. Yeah, I just want to give you guys. I wanted to get you guys' opinions on this because it's like definitely Twitter is leaning more saying hell no, and there is some people saying I like it, I don't mind it. Antonio in the house. If the Yankees sign Soto, there's still 3 positions vacant. There is a big money for one player. With that money, Yankees can get 3 to 4 star players to fill in the vacant positions. Let's go Yankees. I agree, Antonio. I mean, even if they sign Soto, they have enough money to make more moves. Say if they give Soto 50, I'm just saying 50 million AAV. They probably have about 40 million or so to make more moves. So it's not like it will be the only move they make. There's going to be more money left over for other pieces. But Antonio, I agree. I mean, there's a lot of holes on the Yankees right now as we speak. Entering winter meetings, the Yankees have a lot of holes. First base, what are they going to do with second base? It's probably going to be internally with Durbin. Soto, of course, we have essentially a open slot in the outfield without Soto on the team right now. Starting rotation, I think you have to trade Cortez. You got to get a better rotation for next year. Bullpen, I'm not really worried about the bullpen. I would love Tanner Scott, but I'm not really worried about bullpen because somehow, some way, this team just knows how to build a bullpen. I will say that. I mean, you got guys like Tim Hill. You have guys like Jake Cousins, Ian Hamilton. These guys came out of nowhere, and they were studs for us. So I mean, I'm not really worried about a bullpen. I mean, don't get me wrong. I want this team to have a legit bullpen, but signing guys like the big dogs in the bullpen, I think the Yankees are they'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. They always do. Stick to that golden bat up your arse. No. Yeah, man. I mean, the golden or not the ghost runner is definitely the worst rule ever to be brought up in this sport. I will say that. Terrible terrible rule with that. Let me see if there's any more updates on the Jack Curry. I don't see any. So I think that's pretty much the highlight of the interview from Jack Curry on what's it called? Michael K show. Nothing too crazy. Like I said, this weekend is going to be very important, man. This weekend is going to be very important. Winter meetings start. Everyone starts getting there on Sunday. But some reports saying that Soto wants a deal done before the weekend. There will be more meetings this weekend with all the teams on the table. Like I said, Blue Jays, Dodgers, Mets, Yankees, Red Sox. Those 5 teams are it's the final 5 for Juan Soto. I would say it's probably down to 3. Red Sox, Yankees, and Mets. I know the Blue Jays are in that realm, but I just personally don't think Soto will sign there. That's my opinion on it. But it's getting down, man. We're starting to get to I think the home stretch of this sweepstakes is among us, everybody, and I can't wait because you know what? It's time for us to start talking about other crap. We got other fish to fry, even though this is the big fish in the pond. We all know that. Herbert saying Clay Holmes. Did you guys hear that the Mets want Clay Holmes as a starter? You can hear a pin drop. How quiet it got in here. Take him. Take him. Steve Cohen, if you want Clay Holmes as a starter, by all means. Have at it. Have fun. don't think. I don't think that's going to be working out in anyone's favor. The Sevy signing tells me other teams weren't close to that offer to play in Sacramento. Yikes. Well, I heard D-Rod that the A's were offering Manaea a contract, a big contract, to come back and play for, the team that I think drafted him, if I'm not mistaken. But Severino, I guess Manaea turned it down. But that is crazy though, because D-Rod, it gets hot. It gets hot, and they're going to play in that small ballpark in Sacramento. It's going to get like 100 plus degrees over there in like summer. So, by all means, man, God bless you, Severino. Get your money, but damn, it's going to be rough pitching over there. Billos and all these rules are stupid. Sometimes it's too much. They are changing like every single offseason. It seems like they're changing more and more. But funny thing is, I heard Boris is giving Cohen the final offer. I swear. No, yeah, see, no way. No way. Action VJ just followed me on Twitter. Shout out to Action. Oh, this is from Johnny Lasagna. Jack Curry K-Show summary. Soto will get more than Ohtani's AAV. Gut feeling is he returns to the Yankees. Should sign during winter meetings. Burns and Fried are a quote-unquote wait and see. Interest in Bellinger and Willy Adames and Judge eventually moving to first base is a possibility. Yeah, so that's the rundown on the K-Show. I was saying that last offseason about Judge. It's going to prolong his career. Judge moves to first base. Like, if that happens in 3 years when he's, 35, 36 years old, it's going to prolong his career. We're going to see the final couple of years with Judge in the field. So everybody, these next year or so, year or two, this could be the last time we see Judge playing outfield. So take it in, man. Take it in. Because, I love watching that guy out there. But it's going to be the best decision for his career moving forward if he moves to first base. What's up, Parker? How you doing, man? I still think the Yankees are going to sign a first baseman. Give me Christian Walker. Give me Christian Walker. Patrick in the house. To be fair, Matt Blake doesn't seem to improve starting pitchers from other organizations like Jeremy Hefner does. Yeah, Matt Blake knows how to build a bullpen. I trust Matt. And Clark Schmidt, Luis Heel, those two are, products of Matt Blake. I think, well, of course, Garrett Cole is their, assistant pitching coach, because you always see Garrett Cole talking to Schmidt, talking to Heel about, how to adjust their pitches and stuff like that. But I do think you can't take away what Matt Blake has done with Schmidt and Heel, especially with Heel coming off Rookie of the Year, which congratulations once again to him. But will the Mets have the last shot since they have the most money? So Mark Feinsand said the Yankees will have the final say. But like I showed earlier, Jack Curry did not he didn't confirm that news. So it's like take that report as you will. You know what I'm saying? I think Mark Feinsand is a very credible source. So Michael King is a Matt Blake product too, right? Yeah. Matt Blake helped Michael King. They converted him to a starter, and look at him now. Like Matt Blake is a beast, dude. I like Matt Blake. Ken says the Yankees are in the driver's seat of the Soto sweepstakes. We will have the opportunity to match whoever has the highest offer. So if Soto doesn't come back, it's because Hal didn't want him back. Yeah, if Soto's not back, it's either because the number was way too high for Hal, and maybe that. I can't see Hal Steinbrenner letting Juan Soto walk away. I just can't. Like, unless it's a number that is just unrealistic, But man, what does Sarah say? Christian Walker is getting interest from the Astros, probably others. Yeah, Christian Walker is definitely going to be getting a lot of offers, but everybody's pretty much waiting on Juan Soto right now. I know the other teams aren't, like the A's. That's why they're signing Severino. They don't need to wait for Soto. Teams like that. The Astros offered a deal to Bregman today. 6 years, $156 million. I've been hearing that Bregman wants $200 million. Good luck. I don't think anybody's going to give him $200 million, but I don't see Boris not letting Cohen counter in the final offer, though. Well, I was thinking, man, do you think it's very weird how that report happened? I don't think Scott Boras, if he's giving Juan Soto, or if he's giving the Yankees the final say with Juan Soto, he's either trying to jack that price up and ultimately leave the final say to the Yankees, or Jesus. Hold on, guys. My phone is Jesus. My God. Sorry, guys. Someone's blowing my phone up. But yeah, like I think he's just trying to jack that price up for the Yankees to have the final say. That's my thought. Yeah, leverage on both sides, exactly. So Juan Soto officially has picked his final 3 teams. I heard the Dodgers were rumored as a favorite. See, I don't think the Dodgers are favored anymore. I don't think the Dodgers are in it anymore. I think the Dodgers are pretty much out. I mean, they gave all the money to Blake Snell and they signed Tommy Edman to an extension. Teoscar Hernandez looks like he could be back with the Dodgers. I personally think that I don't think the Dodgers will be in the play. Soto's older than he says. What? You don't think he's 26 years old? Hold on, guys. Give me a second here. Give me 1 second. All right. Sorry, I had to send a text. I think our meeting went good with Max Fried. It did. It went really well with Max Fried. Max Fried, we had the longest meeting that he's had this offseason. And his inner circle, his camp, said that Max Fried I think Max Fried really wants to be a New York Yankee. What's up? I'm Big Buddy, Boston Mets and Yankees. That's exactly my final 3 teams. And especially if he goes to Boston, man, I'm gonna feel some type of way about that. If he goes to Boston, I'm gonna be pissed off. It'd suck to see him go to the Mets, but I'd rather see him go to the Mets if he does leave us than the Red Sox, of course. He's going to be probably a big hated player for Yankee fans if he goes to Boston. Boras gets most from the Yankees, then goes to the Mets, or Boras gets most from Mets, then goes to the Yanks. Chicken or egg? Yeah, money more. Hey, regardless, he's making money. Regardless, he's making a lot of money. Fried is probably a Yankee. It seems like he wants to be Yankee. I'd say 85% saying Fried is a Yank. Let me bring up Max Fried real quick, because if he can stay healthy, dude, like I said, that's the biggest thing with Max Fried. Is if he can stay healthy, man. He's a ground ball pitcher. As you know, that's perfect for Yankee Stadium. Lefty, 3.25 ERA. His career ERA is 3.07, and that's in 51 games started. 166 strikeouts last season with 174 innings pitched. So he had a pretty healthy year last year. Missed a couple of starts, but not like he did in 2023. A 116 whip. I wouldn't mind Max Fried. And he's 30 years old. So, I mean, you still got him. You probably got about 3-4 good years left of Max Fried. Juan Soto to the Dodgers, says Danny Cowboys Nation. What's up, man? I don't think he's going to go to the Dodgers, bro. I don't think so. Ron in the house. Who is the best option at first base for the Yankees? Best option, in my opinion, would be Christian Walker, in my opinion. And that's just me saying that. I really like Christian Walker. His defense is better than Pete Alonso. Pete Alonso, of course, is the better name. Younger, but Christian Walker, his bat is fire. He hit 30. So Christian Walker, his last 3 years, 36 home runs, 33 home runs. Last year, 26 home runs. He'd missed a lot of time with an injury. 250 batting average last year, 468 slug, 803 OPS. In the last 3 years, he had OPS over 800. Okay. Actually, yeah, the last 3 years, he had OPS over 800. He's older. He's 33, but good fielder, good bat, and I just think he would be cheaper than Pete Alonso. Of course, Pete Alonso would be more expensive. So I think they'd much rather go the Christian Walker route. 2023 was Fried's injury season, running 65 innings plus a season. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He missed like a couple of starts last year, but the 2023 season is when he was hurt. I don't mind Fried. I don't mind Fried at all. Willie Adames is intriguing. That's our plan B. And that's another thing. I don't know. I don't get these reports saying they're already dropping plan B options for the Yankees. Like, oh, Willie Adames is going to be a plan B. Who else? Max Fried could be a plan B. I think Max Fried could be a part of plan A. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't like these reports coming out saying that the Yankees already have plan B options, but I do like Willie Adames a lot. He's came out and said that he would be willing to go play third, which that would make Jazz go to second base. Hold on, I'm trying to bring up Adames' stats real quick. But he's a above average fielder. He had 32 home runs last year, 4.62 slug, 793 OPS. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to be he's a very, very good player. Not the best player in the market, but he's a good player. I like Caleb Durbin at second. I think that's the move. I think that's the move is Caleb Durbin at second, Ron. MBO in the house. We don't need Walker, just a one-year guy like Carlos Santana or someone like that. We're going after Vlad. If that's the case, that we are going after Vlad, then I wouldn't mind. I don't want Carlos Santana. I'd probably go with Josh Bell or something like that. But I can see where you're coming from. But that's only if we can get Vlad. I would love Vladimir Guerrero. Imagine this lineup, guys. You have Judge, Soto, Stanton, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I mean, come on. That's nasty. That is nasty. I live in LA because Juan Soto will be in a Dodgers jersey. Hey, it's the Dodgers. I mean, you can't ever rule the Dodgers out, but I personally think he's not going to sign with the Dodgers. Dodgers might get somebody else, though, on the market. I mean, what did the Dodgers get? I don't even know. They could probably get Willie Adames, someone like that. Just remember, Walker played a lot of games in Arizona and Colorado, the two highest altitude ballparks. Walker does kill Dodger pitching. Yeah, that's a good point, Ken. That's a very good point. Vladdy said he would never play for the Yankees. Yeah, I know he said that, but there was reports last year saying that he would be willing or he would be open to playing for the Yankees. That was around the trade deadline. You remember that? You remember the trade deadline talks? Is when Vladdy was like, "Oh, I'd be willing to play for the Yankees." Of course, he said that, right? I think it's a dream that Vlad would be in this lineup potentially, but I don't think it would happen. I would love it though. I'd love to win a World Series off a Alonso home run just to hurt Mets fans. Oh man. That's someone who's been like his market has been quiet as hell. And I know it's all because of the Juan Soto and Scott Boras is Pete Alonso's agent as well. But I haven't really heard anything about Pete Alonso other than like the Yankees were fielding calls on Pete Alonso. That was to start the offseason. But since then, I really haven't heard much about Pete Alonso. Cashman's ego will go after Vlad just to tell him, now you belong to me. Damn. With that lineup, we will break the record for double play. Ken, Matt, we didn't break that record last year? I swear we were probably close to that record last year, man. Hal gives Soto a number, take it or leave it, says Rick. How you doing, Rick? Shout out to the 76 in the chat, man. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new hanging out. I'll be live for another 5 minutes or so trying to see if I see any more news because I got to get ready for tonight's stream. I'm calling the Yankees, or I wish I was calling the Yankees. I'm calling the Packers and Lions tonight, so I got to get ready for that stream and, get dinner and all that stuff ready. But, yeah, it's been a pretty good day with news today for baseball. We had some signings like Severino getting signed to the A's. Now these reports coming out about Soto, about Bregman getting some offers now. So winter meetings are starting soon, man. Like I said, Monday and Tuesday, I'll be live after work. I'll be live for a couple of hours talking some baseball and some winter meeting stuff. Wednesday, unfortunately, I'll be going out of town I'll be going out of town this weekend. So if anything happens Friday or Saturday, well, sadly, I won't be able to go live or anything like that, but I'll make a video. And then next weekend, I'm going out of town as well, man. So just bear in mind, guys, right now is a busy time for me with my life, with, everything, the holidays and all that stuff going on. But I promise you, once, New Year's hits and all that stuff, I'll be back in the grind, streaming more. But right now, it's just I got a lot of stuff going on. So just bear in mind, man. Thank you. Danny, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for subbing, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for popping in today and joining the conversation as well. I'm happy for Severino, too. I'm happy for Sevy. I mean, $67 million, bro. Like, congrats. A player that's barely healthy. I know he's going to be playing in Sacramento, so I hope he drinks his water and stays hydrated because it gets hot. It gets hot over there. Thank you, Robert. I'll see you then, brother. John says, go, Pack, go. Let's go. I can't wait, bro. It's going to be a good game tonight, man. It's going to be a very good game tonight. Oh, Ken. Doing what he does, the very, very best, everybody. And that is walking in here, popping confetti all over the place. I don't know who got that gift. Let me know who gets that membership, because they won't show me on my end on this software. So let me know who gets that membership, Ken. But thank you so much, bro. Thank you, man. Max, Juan Soto to the Dodgers. Let's go. Okay. Hey, Danny, don't do that to us, okay? You already beat us in the World Series. Don't take our guy, Soto. You see this smile? Hold on. You see this smile right here? That smile? I would frown if this smile leaves us. Soto, don't go nowhere, please. Please. Oh, I think Arthur's got the membership. Let's go. I just think Severino will regret it in June when he's in the mound boiling in that. Dude, I'm telling you, it gets hot. It gets hot. Oh, my gosh, it gets hot. We need guys that don't constantly hit into double plays, says Billo, and get runners in from third with less than 2 outs. Situational hitting, Billo, and awareness is what we need. Situational hitting and better IQ, better awareness is what this team needs, man. Oh, man. Matthew, no pack, no. You're going down tonight, Matthew. You're going down. Soto looks better on the Eastern team. No, he does not, Parker. If he listen, he's not going to the Mets. Sorry. I know Steve Cohen got all the freaking money. I know Steve Cohen got all the money in the world. I wish I can borrow some money from Steve Cohen, man. But stay away from Juan Soto, buddy. Thank you, Danny. Yeah, Arthas, you got the membership, bro. Welcome. Hope everyone in Cali are okay. Oh, damn, the earthquake hit? I didn't even see the earthquake hit, man. Yeah, everyone please be safe, especially I gotta text my brother. He lives in LA. So I did not see that, man. Everyone hope you're all safe from that earthquake. Oh, man. All right. Well, we got winter meetings coming up soon. I'll let you all know any more news once it drops. Thank you to everybody who tuned in today. It's been a fun show. Oh, Miss Cindy dropped in right before we ended. Yeehaw. How you doing? But I will be live tonight calling the Yankees. I wish I was calling the Yankees tonight. I missed them. I'll be live tonight calling the Pack, taking on the Lions. So if you're bored, you want to hang out, come on by. Come on, hang out. But thank you, everybody, for joining the stream. It's been fun. Hit that like on the way out. Like I said, if you're new, subscribe, ring the notification bell so you get notified when I do go live or make videos all season long, man. Thank you, guys. I'm out of here. It's always love, peace, chicken grease on Max Coverage TV. See you all later. 8 p.m. Eastern time. Be here. Be square. I'm out of here. Peace. And always, go Yankees.